Hi, Virgo. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's start with Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Any vital messages? Thank you. Darkest hour. Interesting. We are in the waning moon phase still at this time. Okay, 9. Letting go of something. Maybe seeing higher perspective. Spiritual enlightenment. Longest night, abyss void. There in the void of thy darkness swells the shadow of the soul. Swells the shadow of the soul. Okay, shadow work. Swallowing the wickedness into the blackness of its whole. Something about pride, maybe something here like that. Light and darkness go hand in hand. Yeah, it's the same mirror, right? For every angel, we have a demon, right? So just as the day turns into the night, the soul must also go through periods of highs and lows. A low is called the dark night of the soul, a period where you feel lost, confused, removed from your spirit. Everyone experiences the dark night of the soul at some point, and you will likely experience many over your lifetime. It is common for the darkest night to appear during times of extreme stress and disruption. While this process is unpleasant, you will be undoubtedly lose something. Things will be better when you emerge from the journey. The darkest hour has appeared because you're being asked to examine what is absolutely necessary for joy. Is it money? Is it love? Is it fame or respect? Imagine being free of it. The darkest hour reminds you that material things are not necessary for happiness. It's the false god, right? That happiness is something that is available to you with or without material success. So embodying that emotion, right? Lakshmi, the goddess of what our world revolves around: love, happiness, abundance. Let's see. You may feel it. Yeah, it all starts within. You may feel as though you have to be where you are, but that isn't true. You are being guided to find true happiness within your spirit, to heal yourself, right? Don't be afraid of change and do not be scared to let go. Doing so means you can see the light even when life feels hopeless. And when we let go of things, we allow new energy to come in. Self-focused happiness provides a guiding light when you are lost in the darkest hour. It will point the way home and help you recover. Follow your happiness. Self-focused happiness. Okay, this could be about finances, self-esteem, business contracts as well. Let's get you a wisdom. There could be a new contract coming towards you, going with the flow, going with the seasons, allowing yourself to be wild, carefree, to fly above any kind of turmoil, to see the light in the darkness, right? Let me just think. I never noticed these lines really, but it's like maybe you're like contemplating like karma, like the seeds that you have planted and where you have gone. It's important you pay attention to your spirit guides at this time, your emotions, your instincts. Yeah, there's some kind of disharmony here with a soul tie, with people around you. Yeah, don't stay stuck in stagnant patterns of emotional connections that don't serve you. Rebirth, yeah, okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Attracting what you desire towards you. What's important, what really aligns with you. Having an epiphany in this regard, okay. You could be like very like pure, or you've been like repressing a lot of sexual desires or things like that as well. Angel Azrael in the reverse, maybe that's an angel that you should work with, Azrael. You could look up themes regarding that on YouTube. You could have had an evil mother, somebody quite cold. Um, I don't think you're having financial issues, or they want you to like come out of financial issues. Someone hasn't changed in your life. Could be a masculine. Mephistopheles could be another spirit that you might want to work with or learn about. Virgo. Power of prayer. You know, spirits hear prayers. God can come and intervene as long as we have faith, as long as we send a prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. It's like the spirits want to work with you. They want to help. They just need your permission to come in and save you, to pull you out. Be sure to act upon divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. Okay, let's grab you some tarot. Virgo. Tell us about Virgo. What do you need Virgos to know the most at this time? Letting go of burdens. You could be doing this in secret. Interesting. For sure. Did we already pull one of these? No. Okay, they want me to. Okay. Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Most vital advice, please. Elements. Balancing the elements. Remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of Mother. True harmony awaits. And Mother Nature, the God, right? The goddess that rules everything. Okay, let's see what this says. You could look at pick a card readings. Harmony. Interesting. Mother Earth, yeah. Yeah, this could be a change in like your foundational level, something in private, something to do with your mother and ancestors and your emotional basis. Do you feel the heat of the fire, the dampness of the water, the whip of the wind, and the weight of the earth? Imagine being Mother Earth dealing with all the elements. I was about to say demons. Maybe you have a lot of demons around you. Somehow she manages to find harmony. The elements card represents harmony and the need to make room for all energies by allowing yourself to be present. For example, if you feel sad, sit in the sadness and ask your sorrow what it needs to know. Yeah, only when we feel our emotions and we don't repress it, it's like a sickness. We heal it, we move beyond it, we feel better the next day, right? When we don't do that, when we repress it, it grows and it festers and it turns into an infection. The same applies for different emotions that come up for you. You are being guided to find harmony despite the various storms blowing your way. There is a reason for every symbolic storm, every quake, every fire, every mudslide. You may not see the reasons behind these events. Nevertheless, these occurrences are happening so that you can release this energy, making way for healing to take place. Healing yourself, putting the potions, putting the ingredients. Garlic could be important as well. Each season in your life must have time with you. You must allow the abundance and bountiful color of spring and the creativity and illumination of summer, but you must also allow for the releasing and the shedding of fall. Things must fall away once they've served their purpose, and do not forget the quiet hibernation of winter. Don't fight against your seasons. Flow with them, embracing each one for the gift offered. Interesting. Let's grab you an animal. Virgos. Trust the great mystery. Yeah, like the whale, like the sends out that frequency in the water, heals itself with the water, honors the water. Whales in my other deck represents elders, so there's spirits around you, probably ancestors like grandparents, parents, things like that want to help you. Very interesting. Virgo, messages for Virgo, please. Being really attuned to the vibrations around you, Virgo, so that you can pick up any symbolism or messages that the spirits are trying to convey. Yeah. Enlightenment. Maybe even looking at a book and like flipping through it and stopping where you feel guided to with a certain word or a certain phrase could help you as well. It's like they almost want to get your engines going. They want to push you, move you towards something else. Let's grab you a Cali. Virgo, messages for Virgo. The magician. Something about here, the magician. Imagination. The words that you speak. Create your reality. A new mindset, a new way of speaking, perhaps. Her timing is fierce with compassionate wisdom. To love her is to honor the greater knowing. She demands the surrender of our futile attempts to control that which is beyond her sphere of understanding until the pain transforms into sweet pleasure of release. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. Trust her and be shown again and again that her divinely orchestrated workings of time serve you faithfully with love and grace. Callie's outstretched tongue and open mouth signifies her fierce form as the devouring divine warrior goddess. Time emerges from Callie and ends with her. To birth the new, she devours the old. Persistence for clinging to what has been, the attachment to her past pain and fear of the unknown future are no match for her genius and unwavering will to clear it away and provide the best conditions for the next chapter to unfold. There are cosmic cycles within which the personal cycles in our lives must align. We cannot control nature, but we can have some say in nature, right? We plant the seed, we know that the rain will come in time. There are karmic time frames that govern soul contracts and relationships. The timing of, and you can't hold on to things that are past their expiration date, not the frequency you're operating at. We do have that new moon on Friday, of course. We're still in that waning phase, letting go, shedding before our new manifestations come, working and start on Friday. The timing of life circumstances and changes of fortune, the opening up of pathways for us. Using our free will, we can enhance the flow of healing and do all we can to ready ourselves to step forward at the appropriate moment. Yet the Divine Mother, in her infinite wisdom and regenerative power, knows and enacts the perfect transition at the best time. She orchestrates the shifting of individual and collective cycles to be in harmony with each other, so every being gains spiritual benefit through what unfolds. The Oracle of Yuga Shakti confirms that you're going to experience considerable change. The timing of this unfoldment is significant. I mean, next year we have a lot of strong nodal access points with Virgo energy, so there's huge divinely orchestrated shifts. There are many factors at play. You will sense when the correct moment is upon you. During this time, globally, the light of spiritual knowledge is partially subsumed within the darkness of ignorance and confusion. Relax into knowing. Allow yourself to know. gnosis, right? Even those with the awareness to have positive intentions can become confused and place profit above integrity, attack brothers and sisters on the path, and lay claim to knowledge on false foundations. Even when our intentions are noble, the in effect our actions can create further suffering, and this is bad karma, right? Such conflict and confusion are signs that asuric or negative forces have gained the upper hand, the false god, right? Demons. Kalima's darkness and ferocity are required to redress the spiritual imbalance. We are in particular need of her most terrifying manifestations when we become confused as to what belongs to the highest sacred truth and what doesn't. Do not allow yourself to be convinced by another of anything. Lean into your heart connection with the divine. Inner clarity and higher understanding arises for you then. We will see how to close the chapter on the past and move into a new cycle. Unique to the iconography of Kali in the Hindu tradition from which she emerges, she is her poked out tongue. Kali's tongue, yeah, like we send that emoji. It's kind of like funny, like jokes, you know what I mean? So take a lighthearted approach if you can. Kali's tongue represents her wild mystery teaching. The tongue is the organ of discernment, digestion, and speech. It assists us in taking the right things in and expressing ourselves as we choose. Our mother tongue means the language of our birth. There's some kind of mastery or letting go and ending. Is the cosmic mother tongue. She is the original spiritual language of our hearts and souls. Hers is the language of spirit and light, of truth beneath the form. The reassurance that although we must submit to the shifting of greater cycles, those cycles ultimately move for our greatest spiritual benefit. When Kali unfurls her tongue with ferocious expression, she embarks upon spiritual deliverance. It is the action that precedes her bringing about the end of a diabolical era of greed, fear, confusion, or hatred, self-righteousness, or negativity. The tongue of Kali is a reminder that no matter what we may see unfolding before us, there is always a pathway back to the heroic and the beautiful. If you have been struggling to let go of negative legacies, perhaps one that extends back through generations or has infiltrated a group you belong to, this oracle signifies a radical divine intervention will take place. Call upon her for such assistance now. Know that the era of darkness is going to end. Unexpectedly and suddenly a new spiritual dawn arises. An entirely new era is due to unfold. We did have the breakthrough in the future position, the epiphany in the future position. Keep close to Ma. She will ensure it is brought into being in the best way at the best time. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you for being here. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. It's truly appreciated. You can get a personalized message from me on Telegram, and you can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description should you choose. Good luck. Take care.